It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look at Joe Burrow. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Bengals and the Eagles on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
Absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Nice run there by Barkley, and he certainly surprised a lot of people in free agency. Not only that he left the Giants, but that he chose to sign with one of their biggest rivals in the process. He now joins a loaded Eagles roster, and having him in the fold will certainly help as they try to get back to another Super Bowl here in 2024.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Off the play fake. Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. First catch for the man who leads the league in receptions here near the midway part of the season. And this gives them a first down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to the right side for Burton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Higgins sent in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Here's 2nd and 6. Higgins sent in motion. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm.
Third and a yard.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here. We'll try to run it here with Moss. And he'll have the first down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 3rd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Bengals offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The next drive about ready to commence. Want to remind you what's coming up in primetime this week. Tonight on Sunday Night Football, 2 teams with plenty of playoff history, both historically and recently. The Cowboys and the Niners from Santa Clara, followed tomorrow night with Monday Night Football at the Blue Collar Chiefs. The Giants and the Steelers meet up in Pittsburgh with kickoff time at 8:15 Eastern. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Higgins sent in motion. 2nd down, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Nice grab there by Jamar Chase, and that's the other half of this 1-2 punch. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Jamar Chase came into the league a few years back as a top 5 pick. Perennial 1,000-yard receiver. And when he's healthy, he can elevate this entire offense.
That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. Automatic 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Moss. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Eagles' 35-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 12.
Here's Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Burrow now. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are out to a 10-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work, and nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hurts now. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. 3rd and 6. Now Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. We'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
So we have a 10-point game here at halftime. And we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village, standing by the coach with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jerome Ford, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head over to the Pacific Northwest, check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Buffalo Bills. A touchdown run for Kenneth Walker. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. J.K. Dobbins, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Marley Jones now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw, Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now, Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's Brown. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. 1st down, up past the 35.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Burrow. Back to the former Patriot and Dolphin Mike Gesicki.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design.
And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move further out in front. It is now 17-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. They'll run here with Gainwell. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to the right side for Burton. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be 3rd down. Now, this looks like a design run, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The key to this play, Mike, was defensively their ability to stretch this ball and make him go laterally. Anytime you could force the ball carrier to go sideways on 3rd and short, it gives your defenders time to rally, make the tackle for no gain, brings up 4th down.
The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense. They're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Moss. And they'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Burrow. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. Higgins sent in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Here's a designed run. And after missing half the season last year, Joe Burrow is having trouble down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down. 1st and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll give up the middle to Moss. Marked down at the 6. They go once more with Moss. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run with Moss. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Zach Moss, touchdown Bengals. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and it certainly pays off.
The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if he can get the turnaround going here. He'll start this drive with first down. Now it's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw, Hurts. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Sam Hubbard, the Cincinnati Kid, in to bring him down. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Now Hurts. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Hurts. That is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Gesicki, the man in motion. On first and 10, it's Moss. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Here we go.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Another try with Moss. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.